Hey friends, it's Allison with The Seasoned Life with Allison DeLong, and I am here. I think I have finally found my direction. You've probably heard that before, haven't you? I'm glad you're here. Stay tuned to find out where I see this channel going in the future. It's a little unexpected. It will soon be my 2-year anniversary since I decided I wanted to pursue a hobby. Really, that's what it is. A hobby of being a content creator for YouTube. One of the first things they tell you is you have to figure out what your niche is, because if you put videos up that are all over the place, those who subscribe to your channel won't know where you're coming from. And while one video may have gotten their attention, when they find that you're all over the place, they stop tuning in. I had 2 goals. The first is kind of selfish, and that is I really enjoy the process. I think it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy the editing and the creativity that's involved with it. I don't consider myself to be a very creative person, but this was something that just clicked with me. My second motivation is that I just want to help somebody. I began to explore what resources I had available to me that I could translate into a video or YouTube channel that would be helpful to other people. My channel is called A Seasoned Life with Allison DeLong, and that's not going to change. And the reason I chose that name was because I'm getting ready to I'm going to be 59 tomorrow. So I have lived a life where I've experienced a lot of things. So then I started looking through those experiences and thought, what do I have at my availability that I could use to help somebody else? Some things that were really deep and really emotional and really charged with a feeling of, gosh, if I could translate this into something that helps somebody else, that would be wonderful. Maybe help somebody avoid what I have not avoided in my life. But I decided that those experiences would not be appropriately conveyed in a public setting because they involve other people, and I wouldn't want to be disrespectful of their experience by telling their story for them. While it may not be exactly a telling of their story, that because I'm telling my story impacts other people, I just don't think that's very respectful of them. I needed to find more personal one-on-one ways to use those experiences to help other people. I have this love of Disney, so I was like, well, let's help people plan a Disney vacation. It's kind of hard to do that all the way up in North Carolina, and as it stands right now, traveling down to Florida frequently would not afford me the opportunity to do that. Now, I did try to talk my husband into moving to Florida. However, that didn't exactly work out. Okay, Disney's off. Maybe I could make it more specific and pursue a career as a travel agent. That hasn't worked out just simply because I don't have the time to devote to that, if that makes sense. And then I thought, well, I've got my horses in my backyard. I just don't have enough knowledge to convey a lot of stuff onto people that would result in really being of any benefit. I've been kind of silent, and I've tried a couple of restarts over the course of the last months, but they've just not taken off until something developed last week. Actually, not just last week, but the last couple of weeks. Earlier this month, I had a dental appointment, and I'm old. I'm going to be 59 tomorrow. Did I say that already? But at my dental appointment, my dentist acknowledged that it probably would be in my best interest for me to do some work to get my teeth straightened so that when I get older, I will still have my teeth, as opposed to having to deal with dentures and implants, which would never happen. I couldn't do implants. I decided that since it was no longer a cosmetic issue but a medical issue, that I was going to pursue getting Invisalign treatment. Now, I'm going to have to caveat in here that my parents offered to do orthodontist work when I was growing up and when it was determined necessary. And I didn't want to do it. And I said, nope, I don't want to do it. I don't want braces on my teeth. Because I was the youngest of 6, because my mom had worked with other siblings who had had orthodontia work done. She was so wise in not making me do it because of how much of a headache it would create for her. You see, I'm the youngest of 6, and I've often joked that by the time I came around, my mom was tired. I didn't get orthodontist work done until obviously right now. I thought, well, that maybe I could capture my Invisalign journey for you as I go along. And so that's what I am going to do. I'm on my way right now to my first official consult with my my dentist. I'm not going to an orthodontist, I'm going to a dentist. And we're going to sit down and identify what my goals are and kind of get on the same sheet of music about what that needs to look like and what's possible given my jaw structure and my teeth and that sort of thing. And then on the 6th of February is when I'll get my Invisalign. Now, I've already had all of the visuals done and all the other things done that gets ready for that. This is just a consultation. There's one more thing. Last week, I got a diabetes diagnosis. When I saw the numbers and when I first started talking to my doctor about it, it was like my brain was thinking, oh, well, I'll just fix my diet and this will go away. And over the last couple of days, what's come on to me is a realization that this is a diagnosis that I am going to have to monitor for the rest of my life. I am in the early stages of figuring all that out. I'd like to bring you along with that journey as well. I'm a little worried about, and worried's not the right word. I don't think I am worried. I am mindful of the fact that both with the Invisalign and with the diabetes diagnosis is that there is some long-term, consistent, disciplined work that I am going to have to do. And y'all, I'm going to tell you something. I think the only thing I'm disciplined in is making sure my animals are fed and obviously making sure I'm fed. One of the excuses that I've made for why I haven't taken better care of my health in terms of my weight has been because I get exhausted thinking about food all the time and trying to figure out what am I going to eat next and how am I going to plan that and can I eat that and should I not eat that or how much of that should I eat. I've just denied it being something that's important. I always told myself that I either needed to take care of things while I had some control over it or keep putting it off until I got to the place where I had no choice. And I'm at that place where I have no choice. I have this diabetes diagnosis is real, and I need to pay attention to it. Doctor the other day, and I was fully expecting to be put on blood pressure medicine. I wasn't even thinking about diabetes. I went to the doctor at the beginning of January 2023. I tell my doc, I'm so frustrated because I, put effort into it and didn't see results, and so I just quit and threw up my hands. And I'm at the same stage that I was when I saw you in the summertime. We were going to try some of the diabetes medication that people have been using for weight loss, but being the smart man that he is, let's run some blood work. In addition to the high blood pressure, we've got the issues with my sugar and some cattywampus stuff with regard to my white blood cells. And when I was reading my report, I was thinking leukemia or something like that. So anyway, my numbers were a mess everywhere. We are getting ready to start that injection medication, but I'm not doing it as a person trying to just lose weight. I am doing it with a legitimate diabetes diagnosis. If you would like to join me on this journey, please subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon so that when I upload new videos, you're going to be notified. And it's going to be a combination of my Invisalign journey and my diabetes journey. So whichever one of those you're interested in, I'd love for you to join me on this journey. My goal will be to post a video every Saturday morning, and I sure would like for you to be a part of this experience. When I get done with my doctor's appointment, I will do my next video, and it'll maybe be kind of short, but it'll kind of tell you how that went and what our goals and plans are. So thanks so much for being here. I really do appreciate you being a part of this journey, and a part of my family. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.